Hi, here we are again for another cross from Jos at IFBI.Brussels. Please don't hesitate to take a look at our website. Today, an interview with my colleague from the University of Brussels, Vrije Universiteit Brussel, Professor Paul Wylleman. Paul, welcome to IFBI. You just yesterday and today are lecturing about your specific topics. Can you elaborate on your specialty in this course?
Yes, I think my approach was to look at talent development, or what we now call expertise development. How do we, from soccer, look at how our younger players develop, but also our senior or national players, and what are what we call the holistic elements. So it's not only about the athletic development, but also the psychological, psychosocial, academic, dual career, financial and legal status. So we had a two-day workshop on looking at what are the different factors that play an influence or have an influence on that continued development.
Interesting. So it's a multi-angle approach.
Absolutely.
And as you just said, it's a workshop. So I can imagine there are exercises to do.
Yes, yes. And one I enjoyed to do very many times is actually based on one of our better players, Vincent Kompany.
Okay.
A long time ago I looked at the media, what they were writing about Vincent, and I put it in a little document stating what the transitions are. And one of the transitions was his first selection for the national team in Belgium. So with that kind of information, our students, our colleagues need to look at that holistic model and look what are the factors that play at this moment a role. At this moment now, they're looking at what could we do with that information? What kind of expertise do we need? Do we need the agent, the manager, perhaps a psychologist or not, come in and advise us what to do? And they will have to do a presentation in half an hour for us, Jos, on, well, our role, what would that role be in the development of that player?
And in their might be future career as a football business executive. And nothing is a coincidence, of course. Vincent was captaining the Red Devils yesterday again, and we won 2-1 in the friendly against the Czech Republic. Very interesting that was.
And did you know, Jos, that Vincent actually came to our university? He studied for 2 years. He chose to go for applied economic sciences.
Okay.
But then he was offered a huge contract. But there was this pain in his heart that he had to acknowledge that he couldn't take any time out for his dual career. But he was such driven player and student at that moment. Hat off to him.
Okay, absolutely. And I think it was last week or this week, Vincent is graduating finally at the University of Manchester. So he kept doing a good job in that dual career. On the other hand, what did you learn from such an interesting group of students coming from 5 continents?
A huge motivation from them. I mean, independent of my presentation or workshop, they are very well self-driven. They collaborate very well, although they're from different cultures, different backgrounds. And you see sometimes it's a challenge to find a common answer. But the fact that they talk to each other in such a way and create a good climate to collaborate, I think a wonderful team, and it's an enjoyment to work with them.
Okay, it was an holistic approach for themselves.
Indeed.
During the workshop.
Even during lunches, Jos.
Even during lunches.
Lovely lunches.
To hear. Okay, so as you hear, good lunches, good atmosphere, good group. Hope to see you next year for the 2nd year of IFBI Brussels. Paul, wishing you a lot of luck in your future career at university and at the Netherlands Olympic Committee, where Paul is heading the performance team. Thank you so much and see you for next cross from Jos. Bye-bye. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Jos.